When you operate in the relief seeking, you are operating in the past. Now you may say, Rashid, it's not possible to operate in the past because you are in the present, and that's correct. But you operate in the context of the past. And for your mind, it's the same as operating in the past. The mind doesn't see the difference. It can't distinguish between the two. Now, this thing, operating in the context of the past, that is how worldly people operate. But they just don't realize it. Look, it doesn't matter how many people you cut off, how many people you go no contact with. It doesn't matter how many new people you meet. It doesn't matter how many New Year's resolutions you make. If you don't pervade the context of the past in your thinking, you're operating in the past and you're decreeing the past. That's what keeps many people trapped. And remember, I explained about that loop of society. Society is really, when you look at it from the wide perspective, a multitude of people that agree to operate in the past, based on past agreements that no one examined. Now, operating like that, you will have the honeymoon phase when everything is so-called glorious, so-called. But it also leads to tension because that honeymoon phase cannot be sustained. And in the tension, in the phase that the tension builds up, the tension will leak up to targets. People become the target. And because the targeting does not solve anything, you will have an explosion. And when an explosion comes, people really want things to get over with. And then they go back to another honeymoon phase. And then it starts over and over again. The only way you can escape that loop is by not participating in it. Now you're still in society because you have your job, or you have kids, you have your spouse, or you have relatives, or you have your business. So you're in the world, okay? But you're not of the world. So externally you comply with practical things like traffic signs, you stand in the line in the supermarket. There are certain things you comply with externally. For example, if you write a letter, you use the right punctuation and grammar so that people can understand what you're saying, so people won't get confused. That's understandable. But don't agree with this loop of society. Because by doing that, you are agreeing. I'm saying this. I'm saying better. When you're doing that, you're operating in the past. Evil spirits only have the past. They don't even have a present. So for you to operate in the past means that you're walking with evil spirits. Let it get through to you. And I'm not talking about, when people think about the past, think about cutting people off, or I don't like that anymore, or no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the way of thinking. If you operate in the past, that's mentally you're walking with evil spirits, because that's where they can operate. Evil spirits cannot operate in the present. Well, practically they are in the present, so what they do is in the present, but operating in the present, they can't do that. That's why you ought to be renewed in your mind. That's why it says God is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He is, not he was, he is. The Most High operates in the present. Unclean spirits operate in the past. Worldly people operate in the past. Agree with Christ. Be at peace.